Welcome back. The great rowing showdown is back on this weekend with Rob Waddell and Mahe Drysdale to clash for a second time. But the reigning world champ is far from happy. In fact, Drysdale's angry at what he calls a lack of action by Rowing New Zealand, which has thrown his Olympic campaign into turmoil. Martin Tasker explains.
Mahe Drysdale preparing for more training at Lake Karapiro this afternoon, part of a schedule that's already produced 3 world titles and a schedule he doesn't want to alter in order to fight for the single sculler spot at Beijing.
From my point of view, I'd like them to select me now and sort of focus Rob Waddell's efforts on another boat, which ultimately I think could pay huge dividends and get us another medal.
The issue arose after Olympic champion Rob Waddell returned to rowing and beat Drysdale last month, prompting Rowing New Zealand to set up a series of trial races in March, meaning Drysdale would have to change his training programme to peak just months out from the Games.
It's really an arse-covering tactic is the way that I see it. You know, they don't want to make a decision because they don't want it to come back and bite them down later down the track. And you know, from an athlete's point of view, I would have preferred them to have some trust in what I'm doing.
Drysdale says Rowing New Zealand is aware how well his training's going, and while he knows he might sound like a crybaby, he doesn't believe the situation is good for himself, the organisation or Waddell.
He's a good sculler, but you know, from my point of view, we've got to do what's best for the country, and having the 2 top scullers going head to head for one spot in March, I don't think is in the interest in either of us or in the interest of New Zealand rowing, because it doesn't utilise our talent in the best ways possible, and you know, obviously it could at the end of the day jeopardise the medals that we can actually pick up in Beijing.
Rowing New Zealand declined an invitation to comment. In the meantime, Drysdale and Waddell race again at Karapiro this weekend. Martin Tasker, One News.